Hello everyone, it's Dan here from Thomas Roder Support. I'm just going to take you through Kwoon's amazing portfolio settings, which let you completely control the layout that you would like for your projects. I'm going to start by just taking the demo content because this is something, if you wanted to, you can work through with me as well. This is just from the demo. We've got the portfolio post with half slider. We can see the project has a nice gallery, it's got some details and the metadata down here. Now let's say you wanted to replicate this, or if you wanted to change this even, if we look at the back end in WordPress, we can see here it just looks like a regular post, except we've got a few extra options dotted around just to allow us to control various areas and various layouts of the project. Now the biggest impact will come from when you choose the actual post layout. Now at the moment, to give us this, we've got it set up as gallery left, content right, but if we select the drop down, we can see we've got quite a few more options than that to choose from. The main ones will allow you to choose the orientation of the gallery, the size. You've pretty much got everything covered. If we just show you quickly the alternative left right option we've got, we refresh, you can see with just the flick of that option we've got the content on the left and the gallery on the right. But let's say we want to go a bit more extreme, boxed gallery below content. Thankfully the names for the options are fairly self-explanatory as well, but we're just going to give you an idea of what that exactly means. As you can see now, the gallery is below the content, we've got bigger images. Let's go full screen, which I'm sure you can probably imagine what this means, but there we are. We've got the content above here and a massive lovely full screen portfolio below. If we change it again, we can switch out that gallery for a smaller option, and if we've chosen the sidebar option here as well. So if our sidebar had any widgets, that would be displayed there. And these are probably my favourite options here, where the gallery is in your face right as soon as you load the project. So we've got the boxed gallery above the content, and the full width gallery above the content. Perfect. Now there are even more options that, other than just how you want the gallery laid out. You can actually choose how you would like the other sections laid out as well below. So let's say you're happy with the orientation of your gallery and where the content is, but you maybe want to switch things up a little bit with the metadata and the project details. Not a problem, we've got that covered there. You just simply switch from content right meta left. If we take another look, there we go, just as simple as that. We've got it all covered, and it's made a nice switch. And even if you don't want any of this stuff there, if you just want your users to be wowed by your amazing portfolio, then you can get rid of the metadata entirely, which means all of this stuff here won't be shown. Now you may have noticed you've got some options here to do with the Masonry gallery layout. Now basically one of the many options for this particular theme is the portfolio can display in this really neat grid. Now as you can imagine, to get this kind of neat effect, you do need to specify a few sizes for your blocks, for your projects, and this is where that's done basically. So if we were to switch, let's say this project, if we switch that down, just normal width, normal height, and if I just go back and refresh the portfolio, there we go, it's shrunk. And it's as simple as that. We've given you pretty much everything you need in one area to pick and choose all of the aspects of how you'd like your project embedded in the site. Once you've added your images for the gallery, it's important to note you are free to reorder them as well. And obviously probably one of the more important things for each project, if you aren't already aware, you do need to set a featured image. This is what actually is used to represent your project throughout the rest of the site. Although you're free to use as many images as you like in the slider and whatnot, you will also need to choose probably the best image to represent that through the rest of the website. Now there are more things to go through, believe it or not. Not only have we got various ways to actually show your pictures and the orientation of the projects, you can actually choose different ways to show your images that you've added to each project. So if we take this as an example again, I'll just put it back as it originally was. I've switched from the gallery type from slider to carousel, and you can see we've gone from the full width slider to a really neat carousel of images. And again, the same options here will completely apply. So if you, for instance, that looks a bit small to you and you like that above the content, not a problem. You just simply select whichever layout you'd want to get the gallery above, and voila, in seconds you've got exactly the portfolio you wanted. If we just take a quick preview of what the other options look like, we've got the image feed, which just reels off all the images you've added one by one, and the Masonry gallery. If we had a few more images, that probably would have a bit more of an impact, but you can see what I mean. We've completely changed the appearance of the item. And the only other thing we need to cover really is the video items, which work exactly the same way. If we just navigate over to one with a video. Okay, so we can see we've got that currently set up as gallery left, content over to the right. Again, you've got full control, so if we wanted to go in and change that to be above, we simply choose the relevant layout, and there we go. It's all done for you and it looks beautiful. Now if you run into any problems when using the theme, obviously just come and see us over at the support area. I'll be happy to help. Other than that, I hope this has been useful, and thanks very much for watching.